So I'm calling the police to report two bad cops. I'm calling the non-emergency number, but it's saying it can't be completed as dialed.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
So
Or dial 611 for...
So I'll have to call the 911 number instead.
Your call cannot be completed.
Alright. 911.
Montgomery County 911, what's the address of the emergency?
I tried calling a non-emergency number, but it keeps saying that the number can't be completed as dialed.
Okay.
Anyway, I was at Grosvenor Metro a little while ago, and a situation occurred. Two officers showed up. I'd like to know who the officers were and what district they're from, because for them to show up when somebody's been assaulted and do nothing because the person who did it is a young female, okay, that's totally wrong. And for them to be so lazy not to want to do the job, even as to get information so I can go and do a police report at the commissioner's office, is also unacceptable. So I need to know who the officers were who showed up at Grosvenor Metro around 10 or 15 after 8 o'clock this evening.
Okay, give me just one moment. And did they identify themselves as Montgomery County or Metro Police?
No, they were in Montgomery County. I want to make sure they're not lying to me, because everything else they did shows that they would do nothing but what they're not supposed to do.
And what was the address or the
Gro-
location again?
Grosvenor Metro Station, and it was about 10 minutes after 8, something like that.
Just one moment. I'm just going to go ahead and look that up real quick.
I mean, this is totally ridiculous. I got assaulted, and then they're going to turn around and not even want to get information for me to file a charge on my own, much less have them do the job then and there. That makes absolutely no sense. None. Now I see how much you all need bias training and a lot more. Well, not you, but your officers out there.
And were you the one who originally called it in?
I was the one who was
Did you make a call to the police to
It
have
was-
them come out, or did they?
It would have been either, it would have been maybe the bus station, the shuttle bus station people, Metro,
Okay. So
something like that.
I was just going to try to look it up based on the phone number if you had been the one to call it. But that's okay. Give me just a moment. I have to look through the call history to find it.
Thank you.
No problem. And what city was it in?
See, that would have been Rockville or North Bethesda. It was literally at the Grosvenor Metro Station. I mean, I literally was on my way back from cardio rehab when this happened. I still literally I have the diode things or whatever they're called on my chest still, from them having to read my vitals while they do the exercises. Taking them off as we speak. This makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah, but there was just a moment. I'm just looking up based on the area.
Okay. Coming back from cardio rehab and I got to go through this and then have officers sit there and show so much bias. It's unbelievable.
All right, I found it. Give me just a moment.
Okay.
I'm looking up the history to see what the officer's name and ID numbers were.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. All right, so I have one of them. Let me know when you're ready.
Go ahead.
It's going to be Officer Shaw, and that Sam Henry, Adam Whiskey. The way it's spelled.
Okay.
Look up the ID number real quick. Okay, the officer's ID number is going to be 3069.
Okay.
And you said there were two officers, correct?
Correct.
There we go. This is the other one. It's going to be Officer Rock. That's Robert Ocean. Charlie King.
Okay. And
Okay. And their ID number is going to be 3085.
okay, thank you. And what district are they out of?
They are out of the first district.
Okay, I'm going to be calling
Let
now.
me just double check. No, they're out of our second district. That's going to be, and I can give you the station number if you would like.
Please do.
It's going to be 240.
Okay.
77. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong number. There we go. 773.
773
6700.
6700. All right. Thank you very much. Those officers shouldn't be taking calls where people are involved, especially disabled persons, for the record.
I got you. I understand your frustration. Just go ahead when you call, say that you'd like to speak to either a supervisor or a sergeant, that you have an issue with those two officers.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you. Have
No
a good
problem.
evening. Bye. I urge anybody, whether you're disabled or not, when you have a situation occur and police come and do anything but their job, I suggest you do exactly what I'm going to do and what I've already done, which is find out who they are, get their information, find out who their district is, call their supervisor who's on duty, and put in an official report. That's what you do. Because like I said, when I'm sitting there walking with a guide dog and somebody has a problem with dogs and starts bitching about it, and then on the way in on a bus assaults me, okay? No, that's not right. And when officers show up and decide that not only are they not going to do anything about it, but they're not even going to get information so that I can turn around and file the charge myself. Now, tell me Montgomery County's not in need of good training, including bias training, especially where disabled is concerned, obviously. Because when you're sitting there putting up, with somebody who's obviously a little snot-nosed kid, okay, calling me a cracker, all right, sorry, I'm mixed race, dummy, and then I have two officers show up and want to do nothing about it, what does that tell you about that department? Thank you.